This recognition from the ICAA is a great honor and a pleasure to receive, especially at the end of my 5 years in architecture school. It was a long journey, and I'm sure anyone who went to architecture school understands how much you give of yourself to the thesis project. So this recognition really does mean a lot to me. And the project, as a sum of my work, has opened so many doors after graduation, including more research. This project was a culmination of my 5 years of architecture school and the sum of all of my knowledge and all of my interests in architecture that I'd gathered during my time at Notre Dame. And having the freedom to choose, I chose to study the senior living industry and the design standards that have to evolve with such a complex and layered set of needs for our elderly as we learn more about how to best take care of them. So combining that interest and study with my love of the arts and crafts and the tradition of arts and crafts on the North Shore was a special opportunity for me. And I was able to reference a lot of beautiful architecture, including references like Howard Van Doren Shaw and landscape architects like Jens Jensen. And it evolved into a large project that worked out well, I think. The project is sited near Crabtree Farm, which was part of the arts and crafts heritage of the site and the character of the buildings that developed. So taking into account the layered demands and adjacencies of assisted living, memory care, independent living, and skilled nursing, all within a residential framework, meant that I got to reference the successful character of arts and crafts residential architecture, including English precedents like CFA Boise and Edwin Lutyens, precedents that care for the human spirit and design and are all at a human scale with natural materials, everything that works well for caring for elderly people. It was difficult to put the technical requirements and the character together into one piece that made sense and was integrated as a whole. And I think that the experience of doing that while trying to keep a resident-centered approach was the hardest part, but also the most rewarding. Trying to make every decision in the footsteps of those people who will be inhabiting a place like this and calling it their home was at the core of every part of the process.